For me, starting off taking pictures of just people, but then trying to take pictures of, you might say, a presence of people without people. And that was a challenge that I started in mostly in color. And the idea was to have a chance to photograph something that people left a trace of themselves somehow. And then photographically, that was a big challenge, to photograph the traces of people, where they were, what they did in my photographs. And that was very challenging. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and I started photographing in, you might say, my own neighborhood, because I grew up right near downtown Los Angeles. And now, after 50 years, so to speak, I still think of LA as my big studio, where I can still photograph, and it's still very rich, and I'm not finished with it. Walk past this is a bar restaurant, but when I was walking past, somebody came out, and then I turned and holding my camera, I thought, oh, I will start photographing people, but only when they come out, because inside it's very dark, and coming outside it's very, very bright. So they would be very surprised when somebody's taking a picture of them as they come out. But nobody asked me what I was doing, because when they came out, I took a picture, and then they walked out. It happened again and again and again, but only in maybe 10, 15 minutes, I was taking pictures, and then it was over. I left. But like I said, I made the pictures in 1971. I developed the film, but I never printed them. They got lost, so to speak. And when I did the show, I discovered them, and they were printed much later for the show now, which I had never seen. So it was from 1971 to, when was it? We made the pictures, the exhibition. So it was these were old pictures, but they were new now, because they had never been printed. So this picture was made in Rome in 1999, when I was a fellow at the American Academy in Rome. And this is a very complicated picture, because a lot of people, when they first see it, they don't know what it is. But what it is, it's an unfinished elevator shaft. So you're looking up, but I'm in the bottom of this unfinished space, and it's very uneven, and it's very complicated. So to make a picture like this was incredibly difficult, but also very inspiring, because I'd never made a picture like this before. And this was the cover for my book, and it was, what can I say, I was so pleased that I made a color picture like this, that when people see it, they don't know what they're looking at, which way. Because in my show in San Francisco, there was two men, and they kept saying, no, it's a hallway. You're looking in a hallway. And the other one was saying, no, you're not looking in a hallway. They didn't know what they were looking at. I happened to be walking past, and I said, no, it's an elevator shaft. You're looking up at an unfinished elevator shaft. And they said, how do you know? I said, I took the picture. Well, I would say that looking at my work in general, for everything, the black and white color, would give you an idea that my way of looking at LA and other places would be, my first photography hero was Edward Weston, and I always thought of Edward Weston having being a visionary. And if I can say the same thing about my own work, I would say that people would walk away after they saw my show saying that I had a vision, and they could see that vision if they came to see my work.